going through stores. I couldn't find a pattern, or the internet was just coming out. I couldn't find a preemie pattern I liked. And so I knew what I didn't want. And so I came up with something, and I fell in love with designing. And I've been designing ever since. And I just did it as like supplement dance, because I have 5 of my 6 kids are girls and they all dance. So it just kind of helped pay for the dance tuition every month.
Yeah. That can be expensive.
And I just decided I loved my business. And so I decided I wasn't going back to work, that I was going to do this full time. So
that's awesome. So you've been doing it for 16 years in some
Yes.
capacity or other.
Yep.
Are you still designing preemie patterns? Is that your focus? Or tell us a little bit about what you design now.
I do a lot of baby blankets. They're not all preemie. If I design a preemie, I'll try and add a regular baby size in. Sometimes I just do baby. Sometimes I'll do baby through like queen size, so that you get some throw sizes in there and bigger sizes. But you know, I do some sweaters. I've done hats and scarves and stuff over the years, but blankets are really my thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I love that. I've looked at a lot of your blanket patterns, and they've inspired me
thank you.
to create some of my own stuff.
Thank you.
So I love that. Have you ever designed corner to corner before?
Yes. I'm doing a corner to corner blanket, but it's lasting all year.
Okay.
And I've done some for other designers where I just do squares. But I had enough ideas for this year that I took some holiday ideas and did my own thing. But yeah, the last year or so, I've kind of gotten more into the corner to corner. I've done them, you know, in the past, but this year it seems to be my theme this year, corner to corner. So
Okay, so this kind of fits right in with what you already have going on your
yeah.
website.
Yep.
I think I've seen that. Are you doing like one block a month, or just like one for each holiday, or talk to us about that?
It started as one a month, and they were all going to be holiday themed. And then I realized some of the holidays not everybody celebrates.
Oh, sure.
So, you know, like Easter and Mother's Day and Father's Day can be hard for people, things like that. So I decided to have some months with a bonus. So a 12-month crochet along blog hop turned into like 19 squares instead of 12, because you know, and then I was like, oh, I need a backup for this one. Oh, I need a backup for this one. And you know, so it just kind of snowballed out of control, and you know.
Yeah, I know. And then you just have like a million ideas anyways, and you're like, okay, let's keep going. Can't stop now.
Yeah.
Yep. I get it. Well, I think that's really cool, because I think it's very inclusive and just like loving for those who, you know, don't participate in Christmas or whatever, that you have alternatives. And I think that's really cool. So this corner to corner is not new to you. Are you a plant lover?
My kids are laughing at your question in the background.
Plants alive?
I'm a plant lover, but I don't have them anymore. I have a few. You know, when you have little kids, something has to go, and it was the plants. I could, you know, I love being a mother. It's my thing, but you know, I can't do pets. I can't do plants. I can't. And I have a couple plants. It's not like I don't have any, but I can only take on so much responsibility. And at some point you just say plants just don't matter enough. So I love them from afar, and I would love to someday get back into them. But at this stage in my life, I only have 3 plants. That's it.
Well, that's okay. I'm in that stage where my kids are quite young. And I'm still holding on tightly, like, I'm a plant mama too, I can do it. And well, I used to have like this whole mantle full of plants, and now you see they have like empty pots because I killed them. I killed them dead.
I feel your pain. I do.
I have this one, but like my kids, you know, they go behind the chair here, and they just rip it apart. So like, it ain't nothing.
Yep.
Anyway, so I think that this blanket is a really great thing for people like us who like plants but can't keep them alive. So you can just make them with yarn, and then you have plants in your house.
One that you cannot kill, and it'll keep you warm.
It'll keep you warm, warm, warm.
Exactly.
Why a cactus?
So, a funny story, had no idea. I knew I wanted to sign up for this because 'cause I'm in the corner to corner realm right now. When
Mhm.
you had to sign up for this, I was in the midst of my corner to corner planning, and I was like, "Ooh, I'll do another one." And then I was like, "I don't know what to do." I have no idea what to create. I did have one idea, and another designer had already kind of taken it.
Oh, yeah.
So I sat on it for a while, and actually, the way this came up was, I ended up in going to Arizona with one of my best friends for 3 days for a really quick trip, and they have saguaro cactus everywhere out there. I've never been out west, so it was new
Yeah.
to me, and I was like, "Oh, we have fake ones of those back in Connecticut." I'm from Connecticut. Like, we have
Okay.
fake ones of those, or you can get little ones, and so I
Yeah.
did some research, and they'll grow for, like, 150 or 200 years, which is why you can start them in a pot in your house, and then out there, they'll just grow forever. So I was like, "You know what? That's a really cool idea." It just kind
Yeah.
of, where I was at in my life when I was designing it and the corner to corner and things that I can't kill. Cactus is hard to kill, you know? So, yeah, that's how that came up.
Yeah. Well, I love it. This is one of my favorite squares because I do love the cactus. I'm from, like, the Midwest, not quite cactus, territory, but they're just fun and prickly, but I think they look really cool.
Yeah.
I was just out, like, in Southern Colorado and saw a bunch there. Oh, so fun. I think one thing to note for our, crocheters out there who are making this blanket along, this square is a lot easier to crochet than the last few that have been, released. Like, um, Lisa's succulent, is really beautiful, but there's just a lot of color
Yes.
change happening, and
So
then,
I just finished
Tasha's as
mine
well.
today. I haven't tied the ends in, so everybody, but I
No
just finished
judgment
mine.
here.
I also made one, and, yeah, there's not if you don't like ends, there's not a ton of ends, like, and it's pretty easy on the color changes, like, there's not a ton of them, or where they are, it's easier for somebody, especially like a beginner or, yeah,
Yeah,
I
there's
I
not there's not a whole lot of, like, where you have to carry the yarn that
yes.
much.
Yep.
Um, so I'll put that note because even my first one here, there was, like, a lot of weird color
Yeah.
covering, carrying of the yarn, even though
Yep.
there's, like, just 3 colors. So this one will be a good one for
Yes.
you guys. Uh,
Yay!
just a little break from all that.
That's right.
Um, which yeah, that's fine. I love, like, color to corner. This has always been a tongue twister for me. Corner to corner color work. I love
Corner
it.
corner color work, yes.
Yeah, just the way that it looks, but yeah, those ends and, a lot of the, like, carrying and everything
Yeah.
can really
Yep.
mess things up for you, get you. But if you don't know, I do have a lot of tips on my YouTube channel about, carrying your yarn and switching colors to make it look beautiful and lovely like this one.
Well, that's good to know because so the blanket that I was making this year, I'm not actually making it. I don't know if you know that. Um, my daughter, it was kind of her idea. She's like, "I'll make a square for you." I had a couple ideas, and so my conversation with her, last year she was 14 when she started it, and it snowballed into this idea. She's like, "I want to make a whole blanket," and so that's how that whole thing came about. So she's making the entire blanket. I'm doing the patterns, and she's making
That's
it. And
awesome.
she's like, as long as I can keep the finished product when I'm done. So I will have her watch your how to carry because
Yeah,
she's 15 now. She just turned 15, but she's hasn't been crocheting for a long. I mean, she's been crocheting for a long time, but she's young.
right.
So even though she's been crocheting 10 years, it's been like on and off and things like
That's
that.
awesome,
So
though. That's really cool that she's doing that.
yeah, so she'll probably be interested in better ways to carry so that it looks a little better, and
Yeah,
I'll have to have her watch.
exactly. I'm gonna put that link here in the description, but then I'll also just send it to you right after here,
Yeah, okay.
if I remember. Oh, come on. Um, since we're talking about it, I did not crochet this blanket myself either, just because I had too many millions of ideas. I'm like, I have someone local here who loves color work with corner to corner, so she's like, I'll do it for you. And so
Oh, there
we
you
worked out
go.
like a little contract with her, and she did it, and it was really awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to work with crocheters that way. I love to design, and if some of you are designers out there, I know Kristine knows, we were talking about this earlier, once you come up with one idea, like, it just breeds more and more and more and more ideas, and so you're like,
Yes.
okay, I want them all, and I want to just
And
release
then
them
you just
all.
need the time
Yeah,
to actually try and
but my kids are 6, 3, and 2, and there's no time.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so I will post a link to the tips for the corner to corner, and then I'll also post a link to your year-long project. Is there like a specific landing page to go to?
There is a blog post, not a landing page. There probably should be a
Okay.
landing page, but there's not.
There's one blog post that has like all the stuff.
Yep, I can get you that link.
Yeah, I'll post that so that people can follow along with you. Other than that project, is there a great place to find you? Like, where are you most of all, like on social media, or is the best place just visit your website?
Well, it's ambassadorcrochet.com. That's my website. And I'm pretty active on Facebook the most, probably because when I started my business, Facebook was the only thing around. There wasn't Instagram or TikTok, or I don't even know if Twitter was around back then. So I built a really good following on Facebook long before there was any other social media platform. So that's primarily where my people are. I try to get on Instagram, but because it's not habit for me, I kind of fail at it sometimes. But I am on Instagram. I'm on the other ones, but Facebook is the biggest. That's where I spend my most of my time. So
that sounds good. So you can also find her Facebook group and page here in the description as well. So make sure you follow along and get to know Kristine a little bit more. She designs beautiful blankets. She's got other patterns as well, but that's kind of your focus, is the blankets, right?
Yeah, I went back to blankets. That was for years I tried to do other things, but a couple of years ago I just said, you know what, blankets are my thing. Like that's what people come to me for. That's what, that's my thing. So I will do garments every once in a while still, sweaters. I like making my own sweaters. So if I have a good idea, I'll just create the pattern for it. But that's more of just on a whim, like, oh, I want to make this pattern. I want to create this. I have a good idea.
Yeah. Like, I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm with you there. Well, thank you so much. Again, everybody, this is Kristine with Ambassador Crochet. She designed the cactus square for the, why do I have my husband's phone? He's trying to find it. Here. It's okay. He's like sneaking around in the background. Okay. So we are creating the Plants with Yarn blanket. Kristine designed, I think this is square number 6, 2, 3, or 5. 5. Square number 5. Square number 5 and the Plants with Yarn corner to corner block hop, or corner to corner crochet along. And you can get all the information using the link below. The charts for each of these squares will be free on the designer's website as they're released. So today you can get the cactus square chart for free on her site. All the previous charts are still available for free. So if you're watching this 3 years down the road, you can still hopefully crochet along with us to create this fun, beautiful pattern. If you don't like following corner to corner charts, if you don't know anything about that, you can go ahead and purchase the full pattern that has the written instructions as well as all the charts and everything right now. Thank you so much for following along, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.